How's everybody doing today? Kid Nothing here, and today, alright guys, so last night we got word of a new leak regarding UI Goku, who is coming in 10 days, I believe, or 8 days. But guys, okay, so this leak is kind of long. There's like a decent amount of information. First off, I want to say that they did show his dramatic finish. I'm not really sure about how exactly this leak got out, but apparently China somehow has access to the update earlier than us, it seems like. So they were able to, it looks like they went into arcade mode, used Ginyu to body change, and was able to play as UI Goku, see his moves, his ultimates. Since the update is in effect, the new dramatic finish with it's actually Goku Blue. It's Goku Blue's dramatic finish with Kefla. So that also got shown. I'm gonna show it on the screen for you guys. We also got, I guess someone went into the files and saw what this update was gonna include. So I'm gonna read that off for you guys right now. So, added data for the Dragon Ball's FighterZ Pack 16 downloadable content. Okay, so they made improvements to the follower feature. So if you guys don't know, the follower feature is a feature that allows you to like basically follow your friends, and when you do that, you have a marker on them. So if they're in their lobby, I think their name is like highlighted in blue. It's either blue or red. But I think also like you can constantly see like their profile and their stats and all that. So they're making improvements to this. You can now add other players on the follow list to the favorites. So there's apparently going to be a new list, and this one is going to have your favorites. You can only have 3 people max, and with this, players can view information on players they've added to their favorites, such as their country and the lobby they were last in, and how long they were there, which is, I mean, okay. I don't know why they decided to add this exactly. And it also says the above information will be displayed once players on the favorite list log into the game. But you can choose not to display this, so it kind of makes it null and void. Like there's kind of no point. But I guess if you're looking for your friend or something, and for some reason you guys don't have communication, you can see what lobby they were in. Or maybe if they're, I don't know, if they're appearing offline, maybe you could figure out. Kind of weird change, but it's whatever, you know. This one's kind of hype. They made improvements to the player card. Players can now choose how their player card is displayed on the versus screen. So I'm not really sure what this exactly means. Does it mean like the position of the card? Because by the card, I'm guessing they're meaning like, you guys know how you pick a character for your little card that shows like how many battles you've been in, how many battles you've won. I'm assuming they're talking about that. It says they can choose how it's displayed. So I'm wondering if this is like a position thing, or is there going to be more to it? And then it says more information has been added to the player card. So it looks like this player card is going to now show even more statistics possibly. It'd be cool if it could show like how your most used character. I think that would be really dope. Or maybe I guess player match stats, maybe. Like show player match stats in player match, and then show rank stats in ranked. I think that would be pretty cool if they separated the two, but because you know I think player match as it is now, I think you can view how many battles you've won in player match and all that crap, but it doesn't show when you're doing a player match. I think it only shows your ranked matches. It only like records those. So curious to see how this is gonna work. Again, UI Goku is dropping May 22nd, which is pretty soon, 10 days. I think he's gonna come out because it's like usually if you get the battle pass or FighterZ pass, you can get access to the character 2 days earlier. So for some of you guys, you only have to wait 8 days. But I don't have the FighterZ pass, so I'm gonna have to wait 10. Maybe I'll buy it, I don't know. I feel like it might be a waste. Well, because I already bought Kefla on her own, so I don't know. Okay, so the next, it says they added a new feature to the shop. So the shop is basically the place you go to buy lobby characters, colors, and you can also buy the little, what are those things called, where it has like your little phrase. I'm wondering if they're gonna maybe add new phrases. It says players can now spend Zenny and premium Z coins to purchase a variety of new items. So what this variety of new items is, we have no idea. If I had to guess, I'd say they're probably maybe adding new lobby characters, potentially maybe new phrases. I like to see some new colors. That would be really cool, or like alternates, but that's just a dream of mine. I really wish they would do alternates in fighters. That would be really dope. Another thing I guess they could possibly do is, like, you guys know the characters that you put on your player cards. Maybe they'll add like new ones, because right now it's usually only the ones, the character you can choose is usually only the ones that are actually playable in the game. I think it would be cool if they just added anybody from like DBZ. I think that would be pretty cool. It would give a lot more variety to people's player cards, because now, I mean, it's pretty limited. So that's why I'm thinking maybe they'll add like new banners and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool, just to distinguish yourself from everybody else online. But yeah, purchase a variety of new items. Another thing they could possibly do is, if you guys don't know, there is a Z trophy room, which is basically like a little room you can design. And you can purchase items, like usually it's like items you get from tournaments and stuff. You can like put them around your Z trophy room or whatever. So that would be like the lamer thing they could add, but maybe you could buy like more items to place around your Z trophy room. I think that could be a possibility, just kind of like spitballing here. So the next thing we have is made improvements to the preset message feature. I'm not exactly 100% sure what this means. Here it says the player regulation category has been added. It is now easier to find more frequently used expressions. Preset messages and Z stamps can now be sent to all regions outside of the current lobby. Yeah, I'm not really sure at all what this means. So if you guys have any kind of guesses at what the preset message, what this is saying, you guys can check this out, because obviously I didn't make this up. I did retweet it on my Twitter, so if you guys want to see, you can go on my Twitter at KidXNothing. Shameless promotion of my Twitter right there. Made improvements to the tournament mode. Okay, this could be good. Reduced the minimum required number of players for FighterZ tournaments and custom tournaments from 12 to 4. So the minimum required number. So I guess you can have 4 people in a tournament. Not sure how that would work. Does that mean it would be 5 people total, or just 4? And then it says made changes to stars obtained during preliminaries. Players will now earn more stars based on how many consecutive wins they have. Okay, so players will now earn more stars based on how many wins they have. So I guess if you're on like a hot streak, you'll get more stars. I have not played any of the tournaments in fighters, so I can't really venture a guess on how this will even impact the tournament modes. This is only preliminary, so maybe it was like you like fought a bunch of players to get stars so you could qualify for the tournament. Maybe that's what they're talking about. So if you're on a streak, you'll get more stars, which means you'll be able to qualify for the tournament. When time remaining for prelim is low, players will fight in very quick matches. So this seems like a kind of sudden death, reminiscent of kind of like Smash Bros maybe. So I guess if your opponent's trying to like run out the clock or whatever, maybe it's like a kind of, I don't know how that would work, honestly. It says players will fight in very quick matches, which is very vague. Not really sure what that could mean. Then it says added new special rules, which I'm honestly not sure what that means. That could be anything. Maybe it's talking about like, if you guys have played, well, last time they updated the game with the season 3 update, there is like a tournament of power mode where they do have like special rule sets that they have you like go under. Like I believe One of them was like the clock was sped up or something. One of them, I feel like, I want to say you couldn't block or something, or couldn't reflect. But if that's what they mean by special rules, I mean, okay. I mean, for custom tournaments, you can make it a little bit more interesting, adding like a restriction like that. Made improvements to arena matches. This one looks kind of hype. Okay, players can now select an opponent when joining an arena match. So the arena matches are, I believe this is the thing at the center, right? It's that little world tournament arena where you like circle around each other and then you fight in the middle. So it looks like you can choose your opponent, which could be really dope. Like if you did like a viewer lobby or something, like you could just have like kind of like a King of the Hill type thing where you're trying to beat the person in the center, the other people can spectate. That would be really awesome, actually. That's a really cool change. Yeah, I'm hyped. That's really cool. I like that. And then players can now use special rules during matches. Okay. What does this mean? Players can now use special rules during matches. Is this also like kind of like restrictions? I think it would be really cool if they did like, you could do like one character restrictions, like you can only use one character, or maybe you can only use 2 characters. I think that would be really dope to add into FighterZ. And it would definitely have a lot of people playing arena match, because arena match is usually pretty dead unless, like I've seen YouTubers do like viewer battles where they'll use the arena match feature, but besides that, you don't really see a lot of people using it. So I think this update is a really good way to get people to actually play arena match. I'm all for it. I really do like arena match. It's chill. You don't have to like, casual match, you're usually ranked up against higher ass ranks, and then arena match, you're just kind of fighting the people in the lobby. You could have all your friends in the circle, and now you can choose who you want to fight. I mean, that's really dope. Now, okay, there's a few little things. It says titles can now be displayed in online matches. Titles. I don't know what titles means. Is titles the little expression phrase I'm talking about? Is that what they're talking about? Maybe that is. I'm not sure. That's the only thing I could think that titles means. And then it says fix issues with fighting mechanics. Very vague. I'm not sure what that could mean. Updated replay data version. So replay data from older versions cannot be played. So make sure you guys record your replays or whatever you want to do with those, because it looks like they're going to wipe it. This is a common thing they do. Like I know in Smash they do this too. When they update, all your replays are like, they don't work. You can't watch them at all, so you have to delete them. So it looks like you're going to have to do something with those replays before they're null and void. And then it says improve game performance and stability. You need to improve that damn net code, okay? Like the net code in FighterZ is kind of cheeks. I don't think they're going to do that, but again, this is another vague kind of bullet point. Improve game performance and stability. I'm not sure what that means. But that's going to conclude everything about what we've gotten from the update files. So next, we did get some gameplay. As I said, it looks like China somehow has the update a lot earlier than us. So it looks like somebody used Ginyu body change and was able to play as UI Goku. We got to see his move list. It's in Chinese, so maybe I could put that in the description if somebody knows how to translate that. But apparently from what I read, somebody was able to translate his ultimate. Apparently it's called Silver Dragon Flash. That's really badass. I love that name. So that's the only thing I really got from it. Now I'm just gonna, I guess I'll talk about the dramatic finish first. The dramatic finish is amazing. Top 3 for sure. So this dramatic finish, like I said earlier in the video, it is Goku Blue, not UI Goku. It is Goku Blue's dramatic finish with Kefla. So at the beginning of the dramatic finish, Kefla basically like shoots out like that energy lightning effect thing at Goku, and that inevitably ends up tearing his clothes off, which is funny because people were acting like, how is UI Goku gonna grow a shirt? Little did we know it would be Goku Blue dramatic finish and not UI Goku's, which is kind of funny. Which leads me to believe hopefully in a future update we do get a UI. Oh wait, no, actually. So maybe you guys know there was a leak of Super Saiyan Goku, and it's most likely Super Saiyan Goku's and Frieza's dramatic finish with Jiren. I'm not sure if this is going to get released in this update, but yeah, I'm guessing that's going to be Super Saiyan Goku then, and not UI Goku as well. Hopefully later down the line, UI Goku will get a dramatic finish with Jiren. I think that would be really dope. Shirtless Jiren needs to happen. Come on, Bandai. Arxis, like, that would be a dope ass dramatic finish. But continuing on with what I said, this dramatic finish is on the Moon map. Yes, we don't have a Tournament of Power stage. It's a very sad day, I know, guys. But at least we're getting a dope ass character in 8 days. But anyways, this dramatic finish it's kind of like its own unique animation, because this animation is not stolen exactly from the anime, because in the anime, I remember Goku was using like the Tournament of Power debris as like stepping stones and charging up the Kamehameha. This dramatic finish does not do that. It's a lot different. So it's a treat, honestly, because most of the dramatic finishes in this game, some of them are unique animations, but this one is one of the unique animations, and it looks hella good. I'm gonna show it on screen like I said earlier, and maybe I'll get a clip of the animes if I can find one to maybe do like a side-by-side comparison. I think that would be really dope to see. And next thing I want to talk about, we did get some gameplay, and I think I'm gonna show that on the screen and talk about it briefly, just like the more important tidbits that I saw. So in the last video, I did say that I thought, UI Goku's level 1 is a counter. That is not the case. It looks like, according to this video, UI Goku's level 1, first you activate it, you pop it, and then he teleports behind the opponent and releases a Kamehameha. It's kind of like angled downward, sort of reminiscent to Cell's level, like Cell's assist, where he Kamehamehas downward, except it's like that to a greater effect. And then he goes into the animation where he kind of like does a backflip back and then like flies at you with a punch. Yeah, so this is not a counter level 1. I was wrong about that. The damage is okay. We also got to see his level 3, which we seen in the official trailer. Still looking dope as hell on any stage. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the skins. Okay, so in the scans for the dramatic finish showing Goku and Kefla, we got word that there would be like some skins, and I think people speculated these skins would be coming out on Goku Day, which was May 9th, already passed. Obviously that didn't happen. Instead, it looked like we got base Goku and GT Goku for free, which is whatever. I already got the characters, but the skin we did, it does look like we saw it in the dramatic finish leak here. It looked like Goku Blue was wearing like a more vibrant version of his gi, like it looked kind of yellow instead of orange. I'm assuming that's all this skin is gonna be. Also, his face looks like a little bit darker in my opinion. That might just be me, but his face is looking a little bit darker in this skin. It looks fine. I mean, it's not like a huge change, but I'm assuming maybe in this update we are gonna get that skin, or maybe it's gonna be in the shop. I'm not sure. And let's go back to these videos and look at other moves that I thought were really cool. So the last thing I think I'm going to mention is we did get to see his auto combo, and it looks really interesting. He also, in this video here that I'm going to show, he did this weird little jump effect, and then in this video he used that counter move where he surrounds you in orbs and then fires a blast. I'm not sure what those little jumps were. Those were really weird. Down in the comments below, tell me what you think those little hops that he does were. But other than that, guys, that's gonna conclude the leaks. UI Goku, everybody, coming out May 22nd, May 20th for the Fighters Pass users. Mark your fucking calendars. This character is looking hype. We are also getting an update where it looks like we're gonna get a lot of good features. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and also make sure to follow my socials. I did retweet these videos, the clips, and the translation of the update. at Kid X Nothing with 2 D's. You gotta remember the 2 D's, okay? And yeah, that's all, guys. So I'm heading out. Have a good one.